Deep in Siberia lies a forgotten region blanketed by ancient forests and unmarked by modern maps. Hidden in its depths are pools so still and clear that locals call them mirrors of the soul. Travelers are warned to avoid them at all costs, but why? Legends say the pools don't just reflect your image, they reveal something far more sinister. Stories tell of reflections that blink when you don't, or that smile back when you're standing still. And those brave enough to get close? They vanish without a trace. In 1978, a group of Soviet researchers tried to study the pools, believing them to be a natural phenomenon. The team set up camp by the largest pool, nicknamed the Eye of the Forest. Within 3 days, their radios began transmitting static filled with whispers. When rescue teams arrived weeks later, all they found were scattered notes and empty tents. The pools were undisturbed, as if no one had ever been there. But the villagers living nearby reported strange dreams the night the researchers vanished. One of the villagers, an elderly woman named Anya, claimed the pools take something from you. She swore that after her husband drank from the water, his reflection stopped matching his movements. He disappeared into the forest the following day. Scientific records of the area remain classified, but leaked files suggest the pools are more than just a geological anomaly. Analysis of the water showed the presence of microscopic organisms that emit faint light, almost like fireflies. But these organisms behave strangely. When exposed to human skin, they attach themselves like parasites. Tests revealed that the organisms seem to respond to human thoughts, altering their glow in sync with brain activity. Could these mirror microbes be the key to understanding the pools? Or are they just a distraction? Locals claim the pools have existed for centuries, and there's one chilling consistency in their stories: the reflections never truly go away. Even if you step away from the water, you can sometimes catch your reflection lingering for just a second too long. Some villagers believe the pools are alive, feeding off the people who gaze into them. But a more sinister theory suggests the pools are windows into another world where something watches us back. Could the reflections be trying to pull us through? Here's where things get weird. A drone flown over the pools captured footage of shadows moving across the water's surface, but no objects were nearby to cast them. The video was quickly confiscated by government agents. What are they trying to hide? And then there are the disappearances. Hikers who ignore the warnings often leave behind only their gear. A climber's GoPro once recorded him standing at the edge of a pool, his reflection reaching up toward him before the video cut to black. If you're still watching, ask yourself this: what would you do if you saw your reflection move on its own? Would you comment below and share how you'd react? Or are you brave enough to keep watching for the truth? Back in the 1990s, a geologist named Dr. Leonid Makarov attempted to map the area using satellite imaging. His work was mysteriously shut down after he reported strange heat signatures emanating from beneath the pools. Was something under the surface? A leaked memo from his team described a faint hum that grew louder the closer they got to the water. One team member reportedly blacked out after hearing what she called a voice, soft and cold, calling my name. She quit the project immediately after. People say the pools are expanding, swallowing more of the forest every year. Satellite images showed trees on the edges of the pools appearing to wilt and collapse into the water. Could this mean the pools are spreading like a disease? Locals who've survived close encounters describe feeling as though something reached into their mind. Many report headaches, nightmares, and paranoia lasting for months after visiting the area. Are the pools affecting human brains directly? One researcher who escaped the area with his life said the pools are a portal, but not for us to enter, for them to come out. His notes are filled with warnings, as if he believed something was trying to cross into our world. Let's talk about the strange glow seen at night. Eyewitnesses describe the water as shimmering with faint, shifting colors that resemble the northern lights. Some theorize this is just the microorganisms reacting to moonlight. But what if it's a signal? In recent years, adventurers and influencers have tried to document the pools, despite local warnings. Many of them never upload their footage. A few survivors report corrupted files, as if the pools erase any evidence of themselves. Some say the area was once used by the Soviet military for experiments in biochemistry. Could the pools be the result of a failed experiment, or something the military tried and failed to contain? The pools are located far from any major cities, yet the government maintains a perimeter around the area. Satellite images show hidden outposts in the forest. If the pools are just water, why the heavy surveillance? If you've made it this far, you're probably wondering, could this happen somewhere else? Could there be mirror pools in other parts of the world, waiting to be discovered? Or worse, are they already being kept secret? The scariest part is how little we know. Scientists who study the area rarely release their findings, and many of them go missing soon after. Could they be silenced, or are they victims of the pools themselves? If this story made you curious or made your skin crawl, drop a comment below. What do you think is the truth behind these pools? Are they a natural mystery, a government experiment, or something out of this world? Make sure to hit subscribe for more stories like this, and don't forget to check out our other videos. But before you do, ask yourself, when you look in the mirror tonight, will your reflection move when you do?